Guys, so today we're going to be doing a rig walkthrough video update, I guess, on my truck. But first, let's do some off-roading, and then we'll get into it.
Everything one, check. Everything I do, pack a punch, back it up. Stack it up to the sky now, rack it up. Planet of the brakes, won't sink, just swim. The master blaster, boombox on 10. Throw it, Hail Mary, except I ain't trying to pass it. It's still very on to the casket drops. I accelerate to the pedal brakes. When we celebrate, I make you levitate. First in, last to leave, always. Reign supreme, victory on stage. I come alive when the pyro hits. From the 213 to the 416, yeah. Opposition, I don't see
crawl that rock.
Me and me going up on a run. Competition, I don't need none. Just 1v1, v1, v1. It's all on, all year, all night. It's all on to the sunlight. Opposition, I don't see none. Just
I know, right?
v1, v1, v1. Right here, right now, right quick. I'm on a UFO, extraterrestrial trip. Come through stomping with my boots on, just to watch you freeze like the Yukon. Tell me run up, come catch the stone cold stone.
I'm going this side.
Been on go mode.
I'm going on this side.
Summers, the one of one, and there ain't
God
no
damn it, we ain't shit.
Coming up and there ain't no wonder I rip it, dip it, and die. Yeah, fish can fly. You better only look alive. Put your pride aside. I'm on the ride too high to come down now. I never could tell a lie. Opposition, I don't see none. Just me and me going up on a run. Competition, I don't need none. Just 1v1, v1, v1. It's all.
Oh, yeah, trailing arm.
All night. It's all.
Hold on. Hold on.
Opposition,
I want back up a little bit.
Just 1v1, v1.
Good right there.
V1.
Let me see. You just hit your shock skid a little, or shock guard, or shock. Shock. Yeah. Just go driver. Go driver. Forward driver. Crank it, driver. Money. Crawl it. There it is. Now, keep that line right there. Keep that line right there. Yeah, brother. Perfect. You dodged your rear axle. Good shit. Look at that flex right there. Yeah. Yeah, just ride that right there. Perfect. Hit the little baby rock. You good? You good? Perfect. That's it. God damn, those trailing arm skids. You need them. It's okay. I gashed the shit out of my
Bluetooth shocks.
Yeah, Bluetooth shocks would be sick. Perfect right there. Yep. Boom. There. Good line. Yep. Now crawl that little rock right there. Yep. That's it. Hell yeah. Very nice. That's it. Hell yeah. Boom. Oh! Back it up. I meant the driver tire, but you're good. Just your dip, you're fine. You're good. Back it up, back it up. Keep it going, keep it going. good to keep going back from there, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just run it like that. You'll be good like that. Yep. That's it right there. You good, you good. Money.
I can send it up, I can send it up, I can send it. I can send it up, I can send it up.
Check, we broadcasting. Ain't nobody ask, we splashing. Beats that had boom, now we moving massive. Breaking you down in the bass, spitting acid. I'm back in my zone, the top gun in the Maverick. Like used elastics, bro. It's really not a stretch. These dudes is plastic, yo. They really not a threat.
Perfect. Yeah, brother. Yeah, that's it. Straight. Good. Golden. Yeah. Whew. How'd that feel?
Good. You didn't got that fucking slider on the right side, dude?
Oh yeah,
It was hitting
it hit that shit, yeah.
See that or the next shock mounting.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, so we just got done off-roading, and now I'm going to show you why we're actually here. This is my 2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road, and a lot has happened since November when I first showcased the truck. So if you guys want to go back and check out that one, I have one other video that was kind of a, I don't know, an update. It's just to talk about the tent. But let's start off. So a lot has happened. I've got in the front, I got the Lexland TRD Pro style grill with the light bar. And it does come with the punch out. So if you got the Pro or the front camera, you can get it on that. I also have the Lexland Fang lights. So with those, I decided to go ahead and get some yellow film. And I just kind of threw it over because I liked the yellow look. Then I got some off Etsy. I got these, it's an actual like plastic piece. I think like 20 bucks. Kind of helps with the fog lights. I think just kind of brought the whole truck together. Since owning this, I did a 2-inch lift. So I went a little budget on this one. I went with the Bilstein 5100s with the stock springs in the front. And then I did 5100s as well in the rear. But in the front, to compensate for the 2.5-inch lift that I did, Amazon actually has this really good upper control arm that I previously had in my last truck, and it's KSP Performance Off-Road. They're about 300 bucks, I think, all said and done, and they are amazing. Like, everything's serviceable in them, good to go, and has done amazing on the truck. And then, so that we have that, and then I also have the Lock Mojave. It's the Lock Off-Road Mojave wheels. I have them in the silver to kind of help match with the truck, silver with the black ring. They are the faux beadlock, which I don't have that kind of money. But it is wrapped in a Nitto a Recon grappler, all terrain. They've done pretty well. It took a while for the sidewall to break in. At first I really hated them, but as time has gone on and they were worn in, I've come to like them. But as my buddy Curtis decided to show me today that they're starting to cup on the outside, so either I need to get an alignment or whatever, but I don't like that. So next upgrade, because these are 33.5s or 34s, whatever you want to call them, I do have to upgrade to a 35, so that's down the road. Next, up here, I have some lovely Amazon special pod lights. They're about 150 bucks, and then these are about $20 a piece. For what they are, they're pretty killer. The paint hasn't faded. The lights really great on them. You can switch out lights, so if you ever have one that kind of goes out or does anything funky. And then on the back side, like most of the premium brand ones, they actually have a plug-in instead of being like hardwired. So you're able to switch out lights whenever you need. It's just so awesome. Then I got an Amazon roof rack. I am going to be getting rid of this. I'm going to go to a DV8 roof rack, so kind of a spoiler. I do like this roof rack, but I kind of wanted to go a little more premium and have it a little slimmer, so that way my tent up here doesn't hit as bad, because I did have to put some risers on my roof rack. So with this one being a little taller, I do have the option of hitting every single time I get it off camber by any means. So with that being said, we're moving over to the bed rack. I currently have the bed rack. It is another Amazon purchase. If you guys can't tell the theme, a lot of Amazon going on, but Amazon does have premium stuff. So that being said, this one has the option of having the bed roll go down. So it's not the hard case one, but the bed roll. So I'm able to have a bypass right here. So if I ever want to get the bed roll, I can, so I can have everything in here covered. I haven't done it yet because, well, we'll get to that on another video once I buy it. In the rear springs, to compensate for the weight, I did get the Ironman 4x4 2-inch spring in their Ironman green that they have, supported with 5100 Bilstein shock. In the future, in the video that you guys watched today, you guys saw me hit those shock mounts quite a bit. Then something recent that I recently did, Wraplander was nice enough to send me out their topographical DIY wrap kit. So I did a matte black with a liquid copper. It's kind of orange. It looks a little orange, but I like it. So it's kind of a ghost effect, so it's not too in your face. So I really like that. Going up top, in another video, I have the Nature Nest 2-person tent. Super easy. I had a cloth one before, and they're great space-wise, but the setup, and also, because in an older video, you probably saw me struggling with putting everything away. So after that trip, I had to go with a hard shell. And then I got some chase lights, another Amazon purchase, about 30 bucks. I wired it into the aux beam switch panel with the momentary and flash mode, which is a huge plus. And then I got a DIY drawer. So it's a little sketch, but it works. I just kind of keep my little, I don't know, just kind of crap in there. With a fridge slide for my IceCo fridge. And it's done pretty well, I would say. I do need to upgrade my rear bumpers. I need to get a higher clearance one, so whenever I find one that I like and works, I'm gonna go with a high clearance, which means I won't be able to tow anymore, which is okay with me, as long as I have hitch receiver. I can haul maybe a motorcycle or e-bike or whatever when that time comes. Then you guys, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you've seen the build that I did on my 3rd gen Tacoma when I had it. These boxes have come over to the 4th gen, and this holds my air compressor, all my air up tools, and everything that I need for that, and just kind of basic recovery. And then I have my all-top shower awning. This thing comes in handy, especially if you have any female companion, wife, girlfriend, whatever. It's a great place for them to change, because if you've ever changed in one of these tents before, it is not fun. You have to do a lot of yoga to get changed. And then last but not least, pack racks. He did the prototype for the 4th gen Tacoma, and these things have saved me from a lot of stress, because my biggest complaint has been when I'm off-roading with anyone for this matter, or just by myself, is I don't want to ruin a $50,000 truck right away. So these have saved me a few times, nothing major, but it has been a huge thing. And then my wife wanted some steps, so I got what I wanted, my wife got what she wanted. Pack racks, huge shout out. I mean, these things they're solid and they look good in the truck. But We can do a deep dive on the interior whenever you guys, if you guys want to check it out at some point in time. Let me know down in the comments. We can go kind of deep dive into the interior. I do have a lot of goodies in there, so if I get enough support in the comments that say, hey, let's do a walkthrough of the inside, I can do that because I got some goodies in there. Other than that, if you guys have suggestions on what I should do next to the truck or ideas or this, that, and the other, let me know, because the one thing that I am going to be doing is getting rear shock mount skids and sway bar end links, because that's the two things that are really holding me back right now. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.